Hello everyone, it's System, and this is Sky of Diamonds. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. I myself, really good day, man. We're going to kind of push forward. Just got to get some stuff done. So, in between episodes, I went ahead and did about an hour of mining. I made it so we can get to the Mirage dimension. It's like ice-mounted Mirage, but we'll do that in a few minutes here. I want to jump right into something today, because I actually have an issue here, and I want to deal with it right off the hop. So let's actually go up here. Go to Kappa. So I have 356 Kappa bags, right? So I should have 356 in the drawer. For whatever reason, they're not going in the drawer. I can manually put them in the drawer, but pumping them in isn't working. I don't know why. I have no idea whatsoever. I've tried everything. This should be working. These ones over here are working fine, so it's not like it's too far with the controller or anything, because this one's working just fine, right? So it makes no sense at all, but we need to fix it right away. So let's go ahead and do that. Also I had to go ahead and do something else. I decided to, down here, void off our, loot bags that are coming in through this system. We honestly just don't need these ones anymore, so I'm just voiding them off. And I ran into an issue, though. Also, one more thing. So many little things, actually. I went ahead and added a mob masher upgrade beheading to the system up there, so the actual mob grinder. So I put 10 of those upgrades in there. So beheading 10, so we get more skulls, right? So more wither skulls, more withers, great, right? Problem is, we have that mod in here that actually adds heads, right? So we have these here. They're a problem. So, yeah, I had to go ahead and void those off as well. So I just made myself a big item filter, which isn't too hard to make. Just need to do that through the slice and splice, and then you're good to go. Once you have that, you got yourself a big filter, and I was actually able to filter out all the heads and the legendary bags. So 2 birds, 1 stone, and kind of get rid of all. Is that actually voided off? I actually have something. Okay, I thought I had something for the loot list. I'm getting an occasional die too. That must be coming from those little fairies. That must be where it's coming from, but maybe I'll just kind of watch that. Not too worried about that. Actually, I could use the dye too, because I'm always trying to dye chest, and we don't have any right now, because I've been too lazy to make dye. Also, I keep getting dirt in here. I'm not sure how. Either way, voiding that stuff off now, so I took care of that issue. But we're going to go ahead and fully automate loot bags and take them out of the system, pump them into another refined storage system. That'll fix our problem. And I just realized we need some importers, so let's go ahead and grab them. Sweet, need 2 of those, so let's go ahead and get that done. 1, 2, that should be good. I think we only need 1 exporter, maybe 2 actually, we'll see. Doesn't matter either way. We're also going to need this over here. We're going to need the loot bag opener. Did it end up in here? Where is it? There it is right there. That looks good. And then we won't have to worry about it. I figure we're a refined storage system where we have infinite 64K drives. Great way to manage the items from the bags, right? Anyway, that's good there. What we need to do, I guess, is export that to a ender chest. Let's go ender chest. Sweet. Make 2 of those. We'll just pump the items out of the system, then pump them over there is what I'm thinking we'll do. We'll need 1 of each bag, so let's do that. These are just the ones I kind of manually put in here too, right? So that's all that's really in the system. And then some kind of dye. We got yellow right there, so that's good. We'll just set that to some kind of yellow channel here. There we go. There's 2. Sweet and sweet. And you're spamming me, so go away. Awesome. And then we'll grab the first one of these, head underneath, and set up a little export filter on this, right? So we'll just do something like that there. Go ahead and break this cable. That looks good. Go ahead and grab a exporter. Amazing. And then filter. Just like that. And all these will go through the system, I guess out of the system, and into this ender chest, right? So there we go. So that's the first part of it. We have a way to kind of move the bags around, right? Next thing we only really need to do is set up a little refined storage system, like I said, and I already have everything here. So we'll just get that done. This will be really easy to move around too, which is kind of a joy, because I have no idea where I want to keep this thing. Actually, it'd be pretty low profile too if I do it right. Anyway, let's do that there. Go ahead and grab a spectre coil. Give the puppy some power. It won't be using much power, so I don't have to worry about that. We are going to need some drives though, so let's grab that. I think I have 2 64Ks in here. Yeah, just got those as rewards because they come in through there. Then probably grab another 6. Is that 6? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. Anyway, So we'll have tons of item storage here just for them to kind of automatically open up the bags. And if it ever gets full, it should just stop, right? Except for they'll start going in the system, I guess. But I'll come back every once in a while. And one of these are full, I can literally just check the items on it and throw away the rest and just throw in another drive, right? If I wanted to. But anyway, that's good there. So the next thing we'll want to do, I guess, is import the items into the system. We'll have to do that, right? So let's go to a importer and in our other chest, which is right here. Here we go. Importer chest. Let's go ahead and grab the ender chest. That looks good. Pop it right there, I suppose, and just an importer. And that'll just start pulling the bags into the system. Doesn't need to go fast. And yeah, that should be good there. Then once they're into the system, we need to put them into a bag opener. So we could just pretty much just use an exporter, right, into a bag opener. So something like that. Exporter, bag opener, or bag storage. I guess we want to do bag storage first, right? Probably the best way to do it. Here we go. Actually, do we even? Yes, because we need to be able to select a bag, because I want to be able to select a bag, right? So let's do that, because otherwise I wouldn't even need this. If I just opened up any bag, it wouldn't matter. But we'll set the Kappa, I guess. Go to a exporter and that, and we'll have to set the filter on this one again. So let's actually grab one of every bag. There we go. There we go. Because once we have items in there, it'll matter. We can just do that, right? That looks good. Actually, is that 6? I'm missing one, aren't I? Missing the purple one. The rares. Let's do that. Sweet. Sweet. Wait. I feel like I'm missing a bag. I'm definitely missing a bag, right? Oh, it's an epic I'm missing. Let's take the epics. Toss those in there. And there we go. So the bags will go in there. We'll get all of our points, which is great. These are, it's already completely empty, so that's good on the system. And all we really need to do is move those bags, and we'll just use a transfer node for that to keep it nice and compact. And grab a bag opener, right? So something like this here. Did I get it there? Oh, it did the buggy thing, didn't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab it. Sweet. There we go. They'll start going there, and then we can pull the items into the system, right? And it doesn't matter what it pulls in from this point, so that's good. We should start seeing things, I think. There we go. So that's a working loot bag opening system, just like that. And we can take 500,000 of items, which is utterly ridiculous, really good, and should never have to really worry about the loot bags again. That should handle it all. Maybe import it from another source, but outside of that, like, no issues. Have I eaten that? Yeah, I have. But anyway, that's there. That handles that. And that's a super nice little sleek system, actually. It's super compact. Because you can just put it in the wall and kind of hide it, right? I like that. Anyway, what we're going to do is run over to the other dimension there. This thing's a little weird, too. And the reason I didn't do it as soon as we started the video, it has a little bit of cooldown when you teleport back. So this one here, just make the portal super easy. Just once you find this book, go ahead, take it, throw the block down. Right click, that's fine. The way I found this book was I went to the dimension, found these libraries. So there's little libraries in the first dimension. I don't know if they're in the other dimensions or not, but I found in the first one because that's what someone said in the comment for the video. Just walk around, mine. If you see some bricks, try going through the wall. You'll find some bookcases in there. The bottom floor has some water. There's an upper floor which doesn't have water, which you may enter that one too. And one I entered in the water, the other one I entered at the top. There's only like probably like 15 bookcases, maybe 16 in the entire place. But when you break them, you get random items, which is kind of weird here. Let's go to, what is it at, Cavern? Because I actually have 2 more of these. Here we go. These ones aren't for portals. These ones are actually like magic spells, and I'm not even sure what they do. I know what the explosion one does. I don't know what this invisibility one does. Anyway, we're good. Let's head through the portal. It always does that little weird glitchy screen thing whenever I come through here too. But anyway, come through here, and it's an ice dimension. And this one doesn't have a portal. There's no portal when you come through this one. But it's just a really cool ice dimension. It's always snowing, it seems like. So that is the dimension. All that work to come to this dimension. You can come here, you can mine, get all the ice you'll ever need. You could probably build here too. Although I wouldn't risk it because you might reset your world coming in and out of the portal. And that would be really nasty. I actually would never build in these dimensions now. I think of that whole reset the world thing when you come through here because you would completely destroy your world just by accident. But neat little dimensions either way. It's pretty awesome. This one here, I'm not sure what it does. This is the magic book of invisibility. And if I use it, it makes a little bit of sound. You can see the bar in the book's moving, but it doesn't do anything. And when the bar goes full, it just kind of stops there. So the only thing I can think it does is maybe mobs don't see you while you're doing it. But outside of that, I'm not sure because it doesn't do anything. This one does something special. This is the explosion one. There we go. Let's head down this way. We'll actually start charging it. It actually does a pretty big explosion. There you go. So it's pretty neat. And it has a cooldown as well. I don't know if that fills up or if it's durability on this one, actually. No, you can't use this yet. So that one has a cooldown as well. So yeah, just cool little books. And there's probably some more of those. I just found 2. I only had to do 2 of the libraries to get everything I needed. I guess I'll get this Mirage book. Yeah, there's heal, warp, storage. Storage sounds cool. Anyway, Infinity, Thunderbolt, Caveland, Cavania. So apparently you can find other dimension books as well. Okay, so I just found the one we needed. Unless the other ones are in other dimensions. That would make sense, actually. Quite likely that they are, but unless someone absolutely knows, I can't definitively say. So that is pretty cool. That is this dimension. And to get back, you have to do this. But make sure you're flying. So, yeah, if you're not flying, when you move in that world, it actually moves you in this world as well. So it's kind of like the interaction between the Nether and the overworld. But that is like reduced, right? This seems like it's like 1-for-1 block. So yeah, you could definitely end up in a bad situation if you didn't have flight. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. And we're going to move on to something else here. So that is cool. Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is probably get into a coke oven and then set up some power. That is kind of the plan here. But we need some of this here. Let's do that. Go ahead and grab some coke brick. Probably automate this thing pretty well too, because I mean not completely. We only need so much. We need this liquid called creosote to be able to make this workbench, and then these garden cloches, which we're going to use for mystical agriculture. So I'm just doing everything we can to get to mystical agriculture, basically. We also need the immersive hammer, right? So, and I guess at M, that'll pull it up. There we go. Grab that. That'll make the multi-block. You need 27 blocks there. We're also going to make the ender porcupine and a couple mechanical users. So let's actually do that. This is going to make it so we can automate it. We can use a wander acceleration on it, but it's a little weird. You have to hit the center block, and it's a 3x3. So to be able to do it, you need this ender porcupine here. Then we're going to go ahead and grab, like I said, some mechanical users. Let's grab a couple of them. Probably don't have levers either, so let's do that. Sweet, sweet, and 2 of those. That looks good. Actually, I don't know if I have a second wander of acceleration right now. I may have thrown them all away. I have none there. I may have to make one. That's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I got rid of that chest too. I've been just throwing them away because they're so common. I don't think they come in the Kappa bags either, do they? Let's see here. Wand. No wands. Anyway, let's grab some blaze powder then, because we're going to need some rods as well. Some blaze rods for the other setup. Not for this setup, but for the next one. So I might as well just get them done. Let's pop you in here. There you go. Probably waste some time because some of you guys get mad about that, but I only have 30 hours in here now, so I should be okay. Thanks for being so concerned about my time in my bottle, but I'm quite okay. Anyway, need a few more of those. We're going to use this too, the nether star generator, like I said. We're getting about 1 nether star every 1 minute. This burns them for 2 minutes and gives you 4,000 RF, so we'll still be gaining, so don't have to worry about that. It's my main reason for using that. But anyway, that should be good. That should be enough. Let's go and see here. I don't think these wands are too expensive. Let's go to wand of Ack. No, let's just do Ack. There you go. Ack, I got a wand. Here we go. Need to make, I guess we need 6 for that, right? So that right there. Sweet, those 2 parts. Then you take it to the next step. I should have enough of the gas tiers. I didn't get a lot of those. I didn't sieve down a lot of soul sand. Well, that should be good there. Then we can just make one, right? So, sweet. Anyway, that'll be good there. And, yeah, we're going to double this, too. So, do it 2 steps so it goes a little faster because this machine's really slow. You can set up, like, wand acceleration chains. It can be very bad for a world, but it's safe with this particular multi-block. But watch what you speed up. I will only do 1 on most things. So, this is kind of like a user beware thing. Anyway, that's good there. We'll need some kind of drum as well. So let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. I probably don't have any of these right now. Let's go grab you. I think I used them all. Let's go grab you. Go ahead and get a drum. Sweet. We're just going to go to this tier here because we won't be using this thing too long. We just need enough creosote to be able to make our cloches and stuff at this point. Anyway, that looks good. And that's good. So let's set this up. I don't know where I'm going to permanently set this up, but I'm going to just get us some fluid right now. So I'm just going to set it up over here. I know I do that all the time, but anyway, let's go do this. Here we go. I never know what I'm going to do, you know, building wise until it's done. You know what I mean? So I never know where I'm going to put things. Anyway, this is it. You just right click on the center block there. It forms a multi-block with this hammer. So that's cool. We're going to need some coal. I don't even have to go anywhere, do I? Let's go ahead and grab some coal. Sweet. You just pop that in there. Probably grab a hopper just so we can buffer a little bit. Probably don't need it too much, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt. There you go. Pop it in the side. And I guess we need a little bit more coal if we do that, right? We'll just do enough for the hopper. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. I think that pumps in, right? Yeah, we're good. Awesome. So that's going to make a coal coke and creosote oil. So the creosote oil we're going to want to pull out, right? So let's go ahead and grab a transfer node here. That's all that matters. Pop it right here, I suppose. Cool. Grab ourselves the drum. Sweet. We start getting the liquid, which is exactly what we want. And I'll just start making it, but like I said, it's really slow. So we're going to grab this ender porcupine, pop it on top. Go ahead and grab these 2 mechanical users because they're wonderful things. Awesome. Probably need a wrench here to rotate those because I don't think, maybe the immersive hammer works. I'm not sure actually, but let's go do that. There we go. And set them up so they're kind of in a chain there. Then we want, I believe it's use item on block and make sure it's right click and upper left slot only, right? Use that on block, right click, upper left slot only. Do that 2 times. One here, one here. And that should start, oh, no, we have to set the ender porcupine, kind of forget about that. This ender porcupine basically tells the block to kind of like interact with another block along a range. So I could set it for a range, like from, you know, Y level over there, from Y level over here, you know what I mean? So like all the way from this point, all the way down to say the void. And it just interact, each one kind of in a row, but we just want 2 blocks down because that is the center block. So that right there, so the block start and block end are going to be the same. I put it up there so it's really easy to figure out. You just put like -2 on both. And you'll notice here it starts jumping. It's like jumping, right? So the wanted accelerations are actually doing their thing and speeding that up. The only problem is every once in a while it's going to drain the power. And I'll have to come back and kind of deal with that. But that really isn't that big a deal. I mean, I just want to get us a good buffer of the liquid anyway. And I come back and just charge those. I could set these up to auto charge actually, but I'm not going to do that. So anyway, that works. That is a good amount of acceleration. It'll start making us coal coke. I'll come and swap those wands around later. That handles that part of it. So the next thing we need is a couple ender chests. Let's go ender chesties. Go ahead and grab them. Probably need 2 of them. 1, 2. That looks good. Probably come over here. We're going to pull out the nether stars, right? Oh, that's totally the wrong one. Anyway, let's do that. Sweet. Awesome. We'll need some kind of dye here. So let's go dye. Probably just use pink for all that matters. Let's do, which slot is that? Far right. Far right. I'll have to do this one as well. Awesome. I want to limit how many nether stars actually kind of come into the system and get waiting in that chest because we're going to have a bunch waiting at another point anyway. So yeah, we're going to kind of, I guess we only need one of those. We're going to use this item here. It's called the transfer filter. It's going to be a really easy way to do that. So it'll make it so only one sits in the chest, kind of queued up, right? So in the end, I think our buffer is going to be about 66 nether stars as opposed to the entire ender chest, right? So that's what I'm kind of going for here. You'll see in a second here. I know I'm not making much sense. Let's go right here, I guess. Let's go right there. Sweet. Then we put one of these filters down right there. Go to the filter, set it to single item, and then we just need a transfer pipe. And I will need another one of those, but anyway, not for this. Here we go. So the nether star will go in there, and only one will sit there. The problem is you'll have a full stack in here, right? So nothing I can do about that, but it's much better than an entire ender chest full of nether stars that we may need for something else later on, right? So just a way of limiting the buffers, basically, is what I'm trying to do. So that works. Anyway, that is cool. I know the Ender IO one has one like that too, but I forget how to use that one, to be honest. It's been so long since I used the, is it the counting filter or something like that? I forget what it is, but anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I'm just limiting it a little bit either way. I guess we can go ahead and actually make the nether star generator. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet, sweet. That is cool. That's probably a quest as well, right? Awesome. This thing, I think, makes noise too. So let's go ahead and grab that. Cool. Grab ourselves a sound muffler. And that might be pretty much everything we need. Let's go ahead. We don't need that. I don't know how I got all this junk on me. Let's get rid of you. Cool. Go ahead and take a look in here. We're going to need, not much actually. We just need a flux plug, the generator, this, our cabling, that, and that might be it, right? The ender chest, we'll need that. Sweet. We're going to set this up at a different place too. This thing used to give you wither and make exploding sounds. I'm not sure if it still does. Probably still gives you wither, actually. I don't know if this one made exploding sounds. The explosion generator makes exploding sounds for sure, but this one definitely gave you wither. So I think that's everything, right? That looks too easy. That's why I keep staring at it. Okay, let's go. I guess down here. We're going to set this up down here underneath our frosty generators, just in case it is giving her wither. Also, actually, we may have baubles that are making it so we don't even get the wither right now. I didn't even think of that, because we have some really good baubles there. I can't remember if any of them protect us from wither. So that might not even be an issue, but if I'm not wearing that thing, I guess I might as well have it down here either way. Anyway, let's do that. Let's pop that there. Let's get you out of there. We'll need a flux plug on this thing. So do something like that right there. That looks good. Let's just do this so it's easy to place stuff. Maybe? No. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so what we want to do is set up the ender chest, our little pink channel here. Awesome. Should only be one in there. Going to set up another transfer node. Awesome. Another one of these transfer filters. Limit it to one single item. That looks good. And then, yeah, just a transfer pipe. Sweet. Cool. And do we actually have a bauble that's protecting us from wither? I forgot to do this too. I meant to make our upgrades for the hearts. We'll do that probably in a bit. Grants immunity to most negative effects. That might be making it so we don't get the wither right there. Yeah. Huh. Either way. What is that one actually? No, that's auto cure and wither. Okay. Oh no, that cures it though. So that I think would still let us get the wither. Maybe it is this one, or maybe it doesn't do it anymore. Either way, this is producing power. It's producing 4,000 RF a tick. Takes about 2 minutes to burn. In that time, we get several of these Nether Star anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And it's not exploding, so I guess I don't even need the muffler. I guess I was completely wrong. We'll just leave it down here, though, just in case I'm not wearing these bubbles. I'm actually curious now, kind of. If I take that off and that off. Okay, maybe it doesn't do it anymore. Maybe they disabled that effect. It was a really annoying effect, so if they did make it so this thing doesn't give you wither anymore, I'm not against that at all, actually. So that's actually, yeah, definitely a thing. Just means I didn't have to put it down here in the first place, but it doesn't hurt being down here either. So yeah, cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop that on, and yeah, see what else we're gonna get into, because we might have enough creosote to move forward, I guess. Maybe we'll just do this for a few minutes, make sure we get a bunch of it, and speed these puppies back up. I basically just gotta do that, right? Here we go. Oh, I gotta put them on my bar. I always forget I have to do that now. But anyway, I'll do this for a couple minutes, make sure we have a good amount of creosote. Then we'll probably get on to cloches. Okay, I forgot to do export on this thing, so we're gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna try these out too. I've never used them before. People keep telling me to use them. They're test locators. Apparently they're less laggy, I guess, or something. I don't know. We'll pretend. Anyway, do that. People seem pretty adamant about me using them out, so do that. And not just one, so it must be a thing. I know the translocators get kind of laggy, you know, if you use too many of them, especially. So anyway, we want to do, I guess, output, right? And this one would be input. And do we need a filter or anything? No, it's already done it. It's already finished. And it doesn't actually do the animation, so maybe that's the whole purpose of why it causes less lag. But that works. Okay, cool. So I guess we have the export now, so it'll just keep going, doing its thing. We want to make some treated wood, so let's go make a tank here. Probably use the one we can craft with. That is the portable tank, this one right here. Yeah, this one's going to make our life a lot easier if we use this one, so let's grab that. Did I actually do one of those? I didn't. I was too busy looking at the tank and just grabbing things. Wait, so portable tank from Thermal Engineering, really good tank. Should be able to just right-click on that, right? Yeah. Isn't it? Don't you just right-click? Is that filling it up? I can't remember. Yeah, it's filling it up. There we go. We already got a full tank. Cool thing about this thing is, like I said, you can craft with it, right? So if you go to, I guess, treated wood. Check that out. The base one is right here. So it's this recipe right here. Sweet. But we should be able to do that. And it'll just start taking the liquid out of the tank. So we can just make a whole lot of it all at once. And makes your life, otherwise you'd be using one bucket at a time, right? Just way better all around and much better. Anyway, go ahead and grab this. Need that there. We'll need some of these sticks. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and grab a fence. That looks good. And that looks good there. So let's actually grab the engineer's workbench. Doesn't really matter where this goes. Pop that down. And we need to make the vacuum tube. So we need the engineer's blueprint, I guess. So this blueprint here. Do we need plates? Oh, we're going to need plates, aren't we? So we can do this recipe. Are these the same ones? Which one do I want? I want the vacuum tubes. Common projectiles. What is this one? It should say in the recipe, right? If I go to the cloche, right? Vacuum tube. Crafting components. So we want the one that says crafting components, I guess. I don't know why it lists them all. This just makes things confusing. Anyway, common projectiles, metal press, crafting components. So we can do that one. Okay, let's go ahead. Look at blueprints. We're gonna need plates anyway, I think. So I might as well go ahead and make another compactor as well. Anyway, crafting components. This one. There we go. It was this one here, right? Sweet. That works. Awesome. Take that. Pop that in there. See here, you can actually see the different recipes, right? So the recipe we need are these copper wires. We'll need some shears and some plates, and then some other plates as well. So let's actually go make a compactor, just so we have one down here as well. Let's do that. Actually, not sure what I'm going to do with that upper spot. I may end up moving all our items up there anyway, and just be close to our machines, because we may have to automate a few machines in this pack. But it's not going to be a pack where I have to automate every machine. It's just not going to be necessary at all whatsoever, because there's just not enough things that you need a lot of, right? So auto crafting is great if you need a lot of things, but yeah, not so much. Like we'll probably do like essence and stuff like that, but most things won't get fully automated because there's literally no point. Plug. I guess I could just use some of these for now. It's going to be used a lot right now anyway, so let's just do this. Look at that. High tech. So what do we need for the actual vacuum tubes? Nickel. Let's see how much nickel we have. Let's go to nickel. Probably something. Actually, we have a decent amount of that. So let's do a entire stack. There we go. We'll waste some time because that is fun. Let's do that. Sweet. And do this as well. Awesome. I love that thing. And what else are we going to need here? We need some shears, right? So let's go ahead and make a pair of shears. Let's do... Isn't there... wire? I thought you usually use wire cutters on this thing, wasn't it? Oh yeah, usually, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So that works. Anyway, let's go ahead, grab that. That should be enough for right now. And then the other one's going to be the copper. So let's grab some copper here. Let's do that. Grab a stack of that puppy. And I guess speed it up again. Waste some more time. Cool. And we look good. We look good, man. So we should be able to just do this in our inventory, right? So that. There's our wires. We've got some wires and a nickel plate. And what was the rest of the recipe? Just some redstone and glass. I don't think it has to be brown. Let's go. Grow? What am I doing? Let's go to glass. There you go. Something else in my brain. I don't know what. And the other one was redstone, right? So grab you. That looks good. Toss the items in there. So that, nickel plates, the wires, and the last thing was glass, right? Which I should have here. Unless I didn't actually pull it because I'm a derp. No, it's right there. And then we can finally grab some vacuum tubes, which is awesome. So we have the start of it here. Then to make the cloches isn't too bad. We need to make these iron mechanical components apparently. So we need some iron. Also just grab it that way, right? Here we go. Pop that out, get some iron in. Start speeding stuff up. Here we go. And at least get a couple of them done. Sweet. And yeah, we're pretty much there, which is awesome. I should be able to make a second one of those, right? That is not what I want at all. I want one of these. There we go. Make two. And what do we need for the actual cloche? Looks like we pretty much have everything, right? Awesome. So I don't know if this is a quest or if I skipped one. Doesn't matter either way. But these are the guard cloches. They're from Immersive. Oh, nice. Apparently it was a cloche call. Probably going to set those up there. But maybe I'll wait to set these up tomorrow. But they're really cool. These are used for growing things. And just growing over and over and over. You just pump some water into them. Give them some power. Set a way to extract and import things into them. And they're good to go. But I think I might actually end this one now. I'm glad we got this. I guess we could start off in the next video and just completely just pile through Mystical, which is pretty cool. Maybe one more thing before I go. Might as well try this thing, right? Let's go ahead and grab you. Sweet. Just to give us this. I've been curious about this thing for a while, so I might as well get it. Let's do you. Sweet. Let's do you. Oh, did I actually get that? This has been working with a block in here? Oh, no. That was right. Why did that look wrong to me? I think I had it in the wrong place, but either way, it was working. The multi-block wasn't broken. But it says to put it above the Smeltery controller. Huh? There we go. And is it still multi-blocked? It looks it. There we go. And I got some materials in here. I haven't smelted everything down yet. Curious if it, like, speeds up the smelting. Like, what does it do? No, that's definitely faster. Okay. That's cool. Cool. And does it speed this up? Oh, that is way faster. So just with that block, one nether star, your Smeltery is insanely faster. That is actually really cool. That would probably go crazy. Do I have anything I have a lot of? No, I don't have anything. Oh, I guess I have iridium. Don't even know if we need iridium. I'll need uranium at some point, I guess. But let's pop that there. Let's do that. Here we go. I guess I could put this back too. And I probably should use one of these now, right? That was weird. Anyway, let's do you. Let's take that. I guess that would be output, right? Did an input. Have to try out these filters at some point, but that's cool. And there's speed boost as well, which sounds pretty awesome. But I just want to speed it up now. Oh, that's the only problem with these things. See, I wouldn't use it here. I would not use that here because I can't speed up the machine. That is unfortunate. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I could just go like that. Sweet, sweet. So that's one benefit of these ones. They're a little smaller. So if you need to access the front of something, you definitely want to use the translocators. That is unfortunate. Anyway, I want to do this real quick. Yeah, that's fast. That's really fast. If I was doing blocks, that'd actually be crazy. Huh, cool. So pretty neat, pretty awesome. But I think I'm going to go ahead, wrap this one up here. I am going to clean up this platform a little bit because we got a little bit of graveyard here of random things that I didn't know where I was going to place everything. So I'll definitely sort out where I'm going to place everything and clean this place up. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. So as always, guys, like this episode, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.